Alright, welcome everybody back to some Space Engineers. We're going to do about an hour or so of this on my little moon base. Because why not? It's probably the hardest start in regular Space Engineers. But, you know, what can you do? If you want to mod it, you should go to the Steam Workshop. There's abundance of mods for it. That'll make it a little bit more interesting. For those of you that don't know much about Space Engineers, it's basically a what is it called? I want to say an engineering or physics engine, I believe is what somebody said. Basic engineering and physics engine that spawned a survival mode type of deal, because that's the only reason I'm playing it, because it has survival and you have to build things to survive. So it's a little bit easy to mess with and let you do quite a few things. And yes, it takes a long time to load up. Probably next time we'll start it after I have loaded it into the game. Or I should say loaded into the save. Because you can start off on an Earth-like planet. You can start off on Mars type, Martian type. There's one that's like Titan, apparently, in the game. And there's a couple other ones that people have added on the way. So that's all. Let me see. I might have to mess with something real quick, though. Let's see. Yeah, whatever. Anyway. Let me see this. Properties. Yes. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's going to take just a second. Yeah, somebody said my voice was kind of low, but I don't know. I think that might be his setup. Yep, it's going to take a second to load in all the voxels and other little things that were going on at the time I saved this. There we go. And now we finally get to do things. Well, when I recorded a test variant that's on my YouTube channel, so you'll see that I've expanded a little bit, got a bigger setup here so I can do more things marginally faster and with marginally more power consumption. And I have started building something else up here that I can't finish until I find some silver. Ooh, I wonder what was loading in, because usually that stops. It's because something is loading in. Oh no, I turned off the wrong thing. Ouch. Oh, okay, good. Didn't hurt. Usually falling from heights equals hurting oneself, but I guess on the moon it doesn't happen that way unless you're going really fast. Yes, you see the big safe zone bubble over there. Actually, I should go see if they have any silver or gold and buy some, because those are things I need to make that. And platinum. I need to make some thruster components in order to make those engines work properly. That's the hard part about this, is finding. Yeah, nope. Well, it does have some platinum ore. We'll see about buying. I don't know. Yeah, that seems like a decent amount for right now. Well, buying the ingot will be funny, will be fine, but it's just no. Hit the wrong button. There we go. Like I said, buying the platinum ingots would be a better way about it. It's just a lot more expensive. But I have a refinery that can, I believe, refine this back at the base. So we'll see how this goes. Oh boy, let's see what we got here. Doink. Ah, good, that's almost full. Where is the refinery? Basic, will not do this. I need the other one. There it is. The good refinery. Yeah. That's cool. Where is... That's the assembler. That's not the cargo container I want to look at. Yeah, see, I've got 0.1 platinum left over here. 40 silver. That's pretty good. I need gold to help me make, because I want to make G-button. Where are you? These things. They're ion thrusters, which will be pretty good on the moon. Get us off the moon if I need to be, and around the solar system. But as you can see, each one of these take one thruster component to make the rest of the stuff I've got. But if we go down here, and we'll turn on that so I don't fall down again. If we go over here and look at our production thing, thruster components take gold and platinum. Ah, that's why the silver is used for other things like that. That also begs, because I needed a power plant. Oh, I'd have to go get uranium for them. That would be expensive too, but be worth it if I could get something going. And I forgot to deposit money, because that's space money. Anyway, brain. Let's see, do I have any plates? I'm going to start welding some things up. I do not have any plates. Platinum's going to take a second. So I'm going to take out the handy dandy yellow banana looking thing here. Because, you know, utility vehicles and all that should always be like bright yellow, like construction worker stuff. Or at least where I'm from it is. Now we go back down into my big hole here. That I'm thinking about, once I get deep enough into the side of this mountain, I will try to connect it to that and have like more doors hung over this to close it in. But seeing as this is not a multiplayer build, it's going to take me a while because it's only me, and I sometimes go like a cat and be like, "Ooh, shiny thing," and run off and do things without thinking about what I am doing. Oops, I hit something. Let's see how it goes. Diggy diggy rock. Oh, something spawned somewhere in the verse, because that does happen. The vanilla game does randomly spawn space pirate thingies that actually don't attack you, which is something you probably should do, but yeah. My hole. And this all started with me hand digging a little hole that was right here anyway, because it was convenient, and the ore and the rock would not, you know, kind of roll away, because that does happen. Ooh. Back inside, rear view, because yes, backup cans are a thing we need. Ooh, wrong direction. Roll this way. Roll this way. Go into here. Level off. Come up a bit. Not used to driving backwards, obviously. Ooh. And there we are. Lock the connector, turn off those things so it doesn't drain my hydrogen tanks. Because that's what that big thing is right there. It's a hydrogen tank that feed all of this. That feeds out of, well, this tank here from that H2O2 gen into the engine, and then so on and so forth, and you get hydrogen and whatnot. Now, production. Actually, let me check something. How much iron do I have? I've got 1K there. He's probably... Why is there stone in the connector? We could put stone down here and it'll be fine. He's still got not much of it. Well, good. I want to have plat for a little bit, so that's good. I have enough platinum to make the rest of those thrusters. I just need now to get gold. Yes, sit and watch this work. Not really. We're going to toss out. We're going to toss out about 100 of these little steel things real quick. And are you still hitting any of my panels over here? Well, they're getting full charge as the 4 dots on the show. That's getting 2, and this is probably getting 1 at most. Oh, nope, it's getting 2. That's fairly interesting. But yeah, you kind of want to put as many panels in certain directions as you can to fully run charge down. For some reason it runs it through the conductive metal into the base, and somehow it does not hurt you. And in this game, unlike some others, you don't have to run wires to do this, and junction boxes and fuses and stuff like that, because they wanted that simple. Or it would be very hell to integrate into something made out of like square voxels. Oh, no, wrong button. That button's what I needed. What was I welding up last time when I was over here? Was I doing? Oh, there it is. That's what I was doing. Nope, you're fully welded. Time to weld this the rest of the way up. Because that's what you do, or at least parts of it. As you can see, it costs different values for different things. Yeah, I need another square. And I doubt this one will get fully. Nope. See, it has 5, so it's partially built. And round I go. There's also no food requirements for this, but there is a mod that makes that happen. And I don't know if it's up to date for current value, for the current state of the game or not. Could be. Why are you not processing? Oh, that's ice. Have you finished? Oh, you did. Yep, you did. So we're going to take the plat out of here. And we're going to put it back with this other platinum. It stacks itself. That's good. Yeah, I got a little bit of magnesium if I want to make bullets or whatnot from it. I want to see something. So that takes a little bit of iron, a little bit of gravel. I wonder if I have enough for 10. Oop. See doodle. That's not what I want to do. I must have hit the Windows button over here. I wanted to see if I could make 10 of these. Oh, I can make more than that. Time to check out how much reactor components are going to be. Because reactors. Oh, geez. That's 100. Even the small ones are freaking 100. What the hell is that? Oh no, we're going to check out something. My brain is not working tonight in a proper fashion. That's a large reactor. That is... How much is it? Oh, that's only 3? Oh, Billy Bob, we're going to do some things. Oh, nope, I need steel plate for this. But that's going to be a thing I can do. Nope, like 2 or 3 of them on there into the... Ooh, how am I gonna put these on here? I'll have to run conveyors. Because I covered up my access ports back here. So I'm probably going to have to run some conveyors off of these things up into it, and I'll have to set them. I might just flat out figure out, I'll see if I can't stick them under this thing here. Oh, ooh. Let me go fill up with some oxygen, and we'll go get that unknown signal, because they usually have resources that I can use. Now, I'm glad, one thing I do glad they did start on the moon is that, the moon has, you know, always has less gravity than a planet. This one happens to be, you know, where is it? There happens to be the Earth-like planet. So, you can say it probably has the Earth, the moon around the Earth's type of gravity on here, which this one says 0.25, so a quarter of the gravity of normal. So which means moving around doesn't take as much hydrogen, which, as you can see, right, hit this button. Maybe it'll let me zoom in now. As you can see, that is a jetpack on this fool. He has one on the front. Don't ask me where how that actually works, because that would be I think that would burn you up just a little bit if that was a real life thruster pack. I'm just saying, but I could be wrong. Hey, it gave me some little booties that I already actually have. And yes, that means you get them for free and their appearance stuff. Hey, look, plate, something I needed. That'll help change your appearance, like your normal one. Like what I'm wearing is red. It would be a red suit, but I've got a different suit on and a different helmet on me at this time. I used to have a bright one on. I used to wear a rainbow suit because why not? But when I started this one, I wanted something else because I felt like a change was needed. So there it is. Yes, grind all this up and give me plates. And yes, grinding up gives you the materials in it back and an item back, except for batteries. The what the heck are those things called? Power cells come back as scrap. As scrap pieces, because they I guess the people who made this, the crew who made this, felt that being able to grind down a battery, getting the power cells back and rebuilding it and giving you a quarter charge back into the battery basically gives you endless power. And where's really the challenge in that? This game is supposed to be somewhat challenging in a survival mode, so there is a creative mode that lets you have everything and anything. You don't need to progress to it. You don't need to mess with this thing. If you have creative mode, you can just pop it into existence because you can. I gotta remember, I gotta play with these hinges a little bit. Because that's a rotor. I'm gonna play with these hinges because I hear they're fun to play with now. They didn't used to work right apparently, but now they seem to have fixed it. Ooh. Now, did I get any? I got some. We'll see what I can do up here. So we need, before we even start any of that, I need heat. Nope, that's the decorative block. That's not what I wanted. Yes, that's what I wanted. The small conveyor block. Yes, we want this around all of that. And if you see me fall off, it's because I'm a dummy and was not paying attention when I dropped the landing gear down, because you can't set small landing gear down on large grids, which is stupid. Like, if you try to make, where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Landing gear. So it comes in two sizes. Large, which is what you see there and is trying to hook it upside down, or where you at? Or small, for the small grid, for the small blocks and stuff. But in order to build it, you can't just set it on there, because it will change it back to that. So you have to like build it in the air, turn it, judge where you're trying to put it, and then do that in order for yourself to get that landing gear on this thing. Unless you feel like making this thing out of small blocks, which would be, in my opinion, long and horrendous. Oh, look, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. And make sure I did do all this right and what? Okay, good. Sometimes I stop watering before it hits 100%, and that's not good at all. See, I dropped construction components. I'll have to go down and get some. I've got more down in my little cargo container down there, but it had enough for the rest of it. So there's that. Like I said, I have enough down here. Oh, I can go in there. I'll take 100 of those out. I won't need all 100 of them, but I am taking them out. Oh, here's the rest of my stuff. That's where we're going to put these, this, that. Canvas actually sells pretty well, which they make parachutes. You won't see it in this, but it makes parachutes. Canvas sells pretty well at some of the other little stations. You see them beacons are actually stations. Some of them are in orbit around the moon, others are on the ground, like that one there. But in one of them, Canvas actually sells for a pretty penny, so I wait till I get it built up and then I go sell some, and that allows me to buy things. It's how I got the yellow looking banana thing down there. And voila, we have lots. Now I need to go back and grab some interior plates, because apparently instead of making those out of steel plates, they like making those out of these things. I'll probably need a decent amount of those. I'll put these back where I got them from. There is a thing that has, there is a block called a sorter block that could sort all that stuff into, you could set it up to sort all over the place, but I find that's a bit more of a hassle. I'll probably do either. I'll see what we're going to do next. Oh no, I gotta put that back block back on there, because I need, hey, come here. Go right there. There we go. No, that way. And there we go back in here. Go to power blocks. I'll set that there because I don't need to do that anymore. And what you want to do is set the booty hole right there. And now, to weld things up, need a motor and construction components for that. Well, back downstairs we go for a couple of things. probably put a couple of those on there because that is worth it. No, I need 10 computers. I don't think I needed displays, but I needed more of this. We'll take 20 this time. My grids are in my other one. I need the reactor components that I built. Oh, they're at the bottom. Oh, and it did build all of them. That was nice of it. Let's see. Oh, I didn't grab the motors. That's stupid.
Energy low.
Oh no, my thing's yelling at me. Because my energy is down below 25%. And you know what? We're going to go suckle this one free. Because the sun isn't on that. And to save power in the base for other things. Doink. We go sit here. And apparently sitting in the chair automatically hooks your suit up, and you get to suck energy from power source. Up there you saw I had solar panels. I have batteries in the base that charge and recharge and all that jazz. That discharge and recharge, and that's what you connect to. I'll say what I'm talking about. So you got the solar panels up there. Those two things down there at the bottom with the lights on them, with the 3 dots. These things right here are batteries. When there's no sun to charge those solar things, they run all of this, and I can recharge from that or inside of that. I've also got a hydrogen engine, which will also create a bit of power that'll run off this tank or off that one, or both of them as they're hooked up. There's even a small one right there hooked up to this where that gyro is sitting on. Do that on planets. I tend to use wind turbines because they go all the time, and I don't set up too many batteries because solar cells only work when the sun's on it. Oh, right, motors. And if need to go down below. If you don't have them running or have a battery, you have 10 of those, or what have you there, you're not going to make your base run, or you will run whatever residual energy you have out, and unless you're on like an Earth-like planet, you will die. Yes. Hey, what do you mean no? Oh, there's no power. That's gonna be funny. Although I could change that. Oh, do they have... I think they have uranium. Because yes, these are nuclear reactors. They do run off of uranium. Because, you know, that's the name of the game. And you had some at some point. You do not anymore. That's annoying. And me not thinking about buying it. I could also sell some of the stuff I have there for, you know, see, this says you can sell uranium ore. You could sell steel plates for decent, like motors are decent here. Steel tubes. Detector components, which I do have some of. I probably could make more. I could make a pretty penny off of some of this stuff, but... Oh yes, while I am here, time to deposit the, like, 1900, almost 2000 space credits I have. There we go. I'm going to have to figure out where I can find some uranium. I think I have an idea, but We'll get to that once I'm done making this thing do what it's supposed to, and I'll grab a couple of... Either I'll grab the ore and refine it here, or I will grab some straight up stuff in here. And what it'll do, this will turn on, that'll turn yellow, that will turn green, and everything will be kosher. But the question is, how many do I want? Okay, we go back here. No. Yes. Other direction. Because the more you have, the more power draw you can have from them. Which isn't a bad thing. Oh no, I need to go grab more components. Did I get the motor in that one? Yes, okay. I need to go grab some more construction components, because I only grabbed so many. I need to go grab. I should probably grab about 100 of them, because if I don't, things will it'll just make things easier. Let's just say that we'll do this because it'll make it easier. Oh, wrong side. We'll go to this side. You done? You done? I forgot the steel tubes and the computers. Because, yes, I am sometimes lacking in the brain. And do note that most of these all these components do take up volume and size, and your backpack is limited. So that's why I built things like this to carry stuff for me. Or in this case, it'll also be a DD whole thing too. Good, there's 2 reactors on here. I don't know. Ooh, there is a way to do this.
No fuel.
No tits. Just tell me how much it could put out. Oh, maximum output 500 kilowatts. So I'll probably need a couple more if I want this to run properly, because this thing stores about 3 megawatts or so on this big battery. It says so, and then it can process output of 12 megawatts. That's megawatt hours, so that's a lot if I'm not mistaken. It says fully depleted in 8 days, and I've got another one, but I'm not really running anything either because current output is 0. But yeah, so see that, like I said, that's an evil, that's a space pirate. Okay, I have discovered another faction just by standing here looking at things. Where are you? Oh no, I hit J, which opened my helmet and he's killed me. So now I need to go over here. It started killing me because lack of oxygen. Time to go over here to survival kit to heal myself up somehow. It does it magically, I'm assuming nanites. Or some kind of like anti-aging cream. I meant this because you can see all these factions that you know or have standings with. Like, they're nice. They happen to like me for some reason. So does first class marker or makers. They don't really like me. Most of the rest of these are kind of not liking me. Maybe because I've got points with them. I don't know. The game just kind of does its own thing when it doesn't. And it's like there's space pirates, space spiders. They're nasty things. Let's see that. And then there's 2 different ones I don't have information on. Alright, time to dump this, because another... Hey! I heard the thingy saying there was a thingy, but I see no thingy. And what I'm saying is, I heard the little noise that indicates there is an unknown drop here. The thing that was green last time. And there's a military escort. Well, whatever they are, they are. And apparently, whatever one that was supposed to be an unknown signal, that's the word I'm looking for. How many more reaction bars? I can make one. Or actually, if I make one more, I can make two more. Which is something I'll do, because I think I still have the stuff to make one more. Lo and behold, I do. Good, I want it. Give me. There it is, good. I'm gonna need computers. And then I think I've got everything I need for it. I wonder if they're going to have a battle, because that's a military escort. And that is a mining carriage of some sort. So it's probably a space pirate mining rig is what it's trying to say. Alright. Hey, where's my 9? Oh, I'm gonna have to do this weird because that's not what I want to do. We want to crouch. And then we want to get out of this. Good. And since I'm going to have to do it to the other side, we'll go ahead and do it to the other side. And this is good. Well, I had enough things, but now I need to get a motors. And we're going to put up... That was not a thing to do. I hit the wrong buttons. Put you back, put you back. That'll go. That'll go. I need to go down to motors. I need 2. And the space pirate thing ran away, apparently. And no, you don't want to mess with the escorts, because they tend to have firepower that I don't have right now. Okay, good. We are all on the same page. Good. I'll probably have to deconstruct those and stick some uranium in them once I get uranium. I'm kind of surprised I had that many. Oh, and now I need 20 plates. I will have to go do some more mining in order for that to happen. Whew. And as you can see, things take a while. Considering all that has gone on. And round we go. And down the hole. some more in my diggy hole. I'll record this and then it'll pop it out and I'll put it up. Knowing my thing, the way I do it is I'd let it upload overnight, or try to anyway. One of the other games I uploaded took literally almost 13, 14 hours to upload. It was crazy, but then again, it was compared to some of the other things I've done, it was a very big upload. Okay, I need to be able to see what I'm doing. No, come out of the hole. Come out of the hole. You can do it. Yay! You have come out of the hole. You came out of it butt first, but, you know, that's better than not coming out at all. Now we go into the backup cam. Yes, we kind of aim for the bottom of that thing because that's usually right where we sit once you're hooked up. See, like right at the bottom of that thing. So I try to aim for that. It usually makes for a good connect. Oh no, wrong button. That's the button I want to hit. Yeah, my convoluted hanger bay. I'm just gonna go ahead and stomp out another hundreds of them, so I can start finishing off this base, and that's most likely what we're gonna do, unless there's another one of those drops while I'm in here. Did I cut? I don't wanna. Did I cut the? See, I don't see any, because it will pop up here as unknown signal. We'll be able to see it. Yeah, no, don't say that. No, I was searching. Oh, right, need to hook up to the system. We are connected, all of us, in ways we don't even know. Could be true, could not be true. So yeah, I did the whole front of the base. The back of the base is going to take a little bit longer. Although I will say making these making those hangar door blocks took a while. Those were not fun, as it were. Because they have like 300 and some odd blocks in it when you look at it. Let's see how much these hangars have. 350 steel plates alone, plus the other like 100 or so odd blocks, the other components that go into it. And that's 6 down there and 6 up top, I think, or 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 7. So that's 14 total in that thing. So that was a bit of a pain, because it'd go faster if I had, help. But since I'm solo playing this game right now, I got basic refinery still has 1.4K. That still has another, so it's about, so we can get another run out of this before I have to go dig up some more. See, I was right. I heard that earlier, and it did not show anything. Now it's like, hey, look, you've got another unknown signal. Alrighty. Poop me back out. And let's fly with my welding torch. Does the other one have? No, it's yet. Oh, it does. Oh. Well, if you look on each of these things, there is a symbol on them that has chevrons in it that tells you what grade of unit you have. If you don't have any, you've got a basic, very basic grinder, torch, and hand drill. Pirate base on the other side of the planet. I may or may not want to deal with that at some point. But yeah, the chevrons indicate what level they are. I think they go up to 3 from after the basic that you get for starting. I really like this number of this type of drop. Oh, a drill! Yay! I can look like a badger. Wow, they gave me some parts in this one. They aren't being stingy today with parts. Though they're being stingy with money today, but you know, can't have everything. Because a lot of those on this one type of one drop space dollars. So now it's just dropping me a bunch of components, which I could sell for space dollars. Here, knock you over, go over. It was majestically balancing there for a second, but whatever. That's the only thing I have issues with is sometimes it doesn't register the hitbox. On some of these designs, I have to crouch down in order to hit the hitbox properly on it for grinding anyway. How much did we get? We got about almost 100 out of that, so we'll go weld up some more on the back side of this thing. Back side of the base once I get there. And yes, if my mouse is set at a high DPI, because some games I play, and so if I nudge it a little bit too hard, it'll fling my face off into whatever direction it goes. So there is that. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. Stop and go. There we are. There we are, there we are. Yep, that's fully up. And they all start out with 1 because you need 1 to lay the basic block down. Oh, well, I had enough to fill all of that level up. That's nice. Although, once I do start filling all of this up, I am going to have to put lights on the inside of this thing. You're not going to be able to hold that. Where are you? Other one, there you are. I'll take that. And around we go. Where I stop, only the ground knows, because that's usually what's going to stop me. Because I'm going to hit it probably going full tilt. And life will be oh so unhappy at that point. It'll probably be dead and have to respawn. Or have it crap me out a clone, as it were. Yep. And we're going to have to go doink. And what I was doing right there, because it's such low gravity, I can unhook, drop a little bit, and hit that before this thing hit the ground. If this was on any other type of planetoid, other than a moon or an asteroid type, it would drop to the ground pretty dang fast, and that's not something you want. So remember where you are, and any other time, remember to turn on your hydrogen engines before you disconnect from a connector, because if not, your life will just be made harder by your own thing. And do note that the game does glitch sometimes, so you have to be careful. It will glitch out. You know, not everything's perfect with the game. Or maybe one of the mods you have in it is whoa, I'm turning the wrong direction. Go this way, and we'll turn like that. we'll stop doing the tilt-a-whirl that makes people sick. Although that is quite a fun ride from time to time. Yeah, only go up so much. And there it is. I keep thinking faster. You'll be fine. You were fine the other day. Don't worry about it. Yes, yes. Oh, we don't want to fall like that. Alright. Over. Turn like that. And the other thing you don't want to do is turn off your dampeners, because if you do, you'll set that it'll coast you into the ground if there's gravity, or into something else if there's not, because you will not stop. Dampeners are what automatically fire reverse thrust or forward thrust depending upon the direction you're going to keep you stable. So there's that. Now we sit and wait for a second while this processes some of the stone ore. Yeah, we're just going to go drop that in there, because I'm like that. It'll slowly fill. Stone will give you gravel, which go into these red components, and the paint I'm using. Nickel and silicone and iron will come out of that. Magnesium comes up from its own ore and does not come out in trace elements, which is what this is breaking this down into. That's why you have little bits of that. Anyway, what am I doing here? Production. We wanted to keep making things go. This will probably be the last set of things I do, and then I will probably end it after that, because it's coming up on an hour, and so I got it done. And see, it turned dampeners off, did not go anywhere but straight to the ground. See, you just hit it like this and it falls. Which can be fun for some people, but not fun for me. Why? Because I am not one to want to fall on his face while doing things. Oh look, that whole side's welded up. Isn't that nice? That's not welded though. Once you get done, knock those out, then knock that, and this whole thing will be done. But as I said before, that's going to be my last little bit of this. Almost had my butt on the ground. We're going to look at some moon and stars. And like I said, that's the end of that. So if you like this video, just go ahead and hit the like button. If you feel so inclined, subscribe. If not, it's fine. If you feel like leaving a comment, go ahead. I'm all for whatever you feel like putting up in there. I'm doing this because I want to, and I'll keep posting. So, y'all have a good one.